you. What's going on, guys? Alright, I think that's good. Glad my entire chat is just fucking you. Alright. So. Where's my notepad file? Yeah, it seems to work fine now. I'll let you know if I run into any other issues. So we've got to do the, targeting regions and attacks. We're going to tweak his expansions, and just in general, we're going to finish Fenix off here. I spent most of the early stages of today, this morning. I wasn't completely slacking. I woke up and I started some laundry and stuff, but then for about 15 minutes, I gotta go check the laundry, actually. But I mostly spent time today doing some miscellaneous knickknacks with, like adding the 2 mineral fields that Connor requested. Just looking into some stuff that people had been talking about. Faguda mentioned that there was a an incorrect string for the shields, shield requirement, so I changed that, and then I hooked up that new plugin stuff and the new unit def and that sort of things. That's what my morning was like. I also came up with the idea that once the Overmind is dead, that's not when the mission ends. Instead, we're gonna see. What we're going to see inevitably is the Zerg are going to unally one another. And eventually, if I have the time, I'd like to switch them to a different attack thread and defense thread and stuff like that, where they behave more like Redwood did, where they're just erratic. Hey, what's up, Connor? How are you? But, things are going well over here. Locations. That's gonna be 35. Just some little ways here and there to sell the idea that the Overmind's death actually had an impact, you know? How does Redwood work? Redwood is, well, they're Renegade Zerg. They don't have a brood, or they don't have a Cerebrate anymore. The Cerebrate dies in the, is taken out by Zeratul or something, or just Dark Templar in general. That'll be established in the briefing, but that's pretty much it as far as that's concerned. They just behave like, you know, they had their head cut off. They still have a game plan, but they end up just being a little discoordinated, you know, uncoordinated. Oh wait, I should make a location list. He attacks with less overall units, but also a lot faster than the other AI. And the reason for that is the idea that his attacks won't be individually significant, but they will... they'll attack a lot of places at once, like very, very frequently. He basically has no weights between his attacks. So as soon as one attack force goes, another one will. I'll probably update his script to actually use the old quick attack method that I used to use a lot, where basically the AI will have a cutoff point where they only have so long before the attack commences. That sort of thing. So once that's in play, he'll basically just be rapid fire, like throwing units around. But it won't end up being... It's kind of going to be a little scary in the early game, probably, but it's not really going to be that difficult to repel. Like, individually, his attacks are going to hit, like, mosquito bites, you know? He's more dangerous if the Redwood AI is more dangerous if other AIs have just dealt you a decent blow, and you're like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck to do now. You know, I gotta recover, and then he comes in with like 6 Zerglings in your mineral line or something, and he might end up killing you that way or something, but... Pretty much the only way that he'll have a significant impact, I think. I agree. You guys remember when I had my meltdown in the anime campaign? That was some sick shit. I still think about that sometimes. Teach you guys not to say 3 to me. So Fenix prefers to target CAG where possible, and like his basically I give every AI a slanted preference towards a certain thing. Like Tassadar really likes to attack Aldaris and the Overmind. Fenix likes to target CAG and the Overmind. Raynor prefers targeting Redwood and I think the Overmind. I think the Overmind and CAG have the same chance, but Redwood is like his main target, and then he prefers targeting the other Zerg over Aldaris. Aldaris prefers to target the Overmind or Tassadar and Fenix. Like he doesn't really, he sort of doesn't discriminate against the players in general. but it's either Overmind or the players. And the Overmind just wants to fuck everybody pretty much. Same for Redwood. I think CAG prefers Tassadar and Fenix over Raynor just because of the proximity as opposed to like a built-in story reason or whatever. But winds up working out, I think, all told. Hello, Ultralisks? Yes, that's why I'm writing an AI for all of the players. So if you go to multiplayer mode and you make your slot 3, like you click on your force name twice to move you down to slot 3, you will be in Raynor's slot, and the other 2 will be converted to AI. So that's where that comes from, basically. So you can choose to play as Raynor, or you can choose to play as Fenix, or you can choose to play as Tassadar. That's up to you, so you can sort of pick your starting location. But AI will replace any empty human player slot. So that works for multiplayer too. If you just want to play 2-player co-op, you don't want to find a third person, or you don't have a third person, the AI will replace whoever's not there. So that is the same logic as Nemesis Omega. If you remember my remake of that, what I wanted to happen there is you would have control over which one you wanted to play, and you could decide in single player or in 2-player to play whatever combination. Well, you'd think it's safe, but he'll probably get harassed, his mineral line harassed, drops or whatever. But yeah, he does have a bit of an advantaged start location. It's just that his base entrances are quite open, and I might even make them more open, like widen this ramp a little bit or something. We'll see what happens. I still have to do a lot of testing for the AI efficiency, as well as the stress testing individual aspects of the map. So that's going to be its own ordeal. You can imagine in something like, I don't know if there's any example maps where you have like multiple races or whatever on the same team. Probably not all 3, but you can imagine in, for example, there's a Protoss mission in the expansion where one of the players is, or one of the, the player controls Protoss and Zerg. So initially I was thinking, well, I'll just wind up making it so that you can, the Zerg player is, an AI, and that's probably what I will do. But with this technology, the way that it works now, you can pretty much do whatever it is you want to do. I could, in theory, make it so that all of the players are human slots, and whoever just is in a different slot gets replaced. Whoever's not filling it gets replaced by an AI. So, for example, with Zaz in the first Zerg mission, now I can just set his slot to human, and everybody can be in that area, and that's fine. If you want to play that map as 3-player, you can, but it will be replaced by an AI otherwise. Sunshine. Yeah, that's pretty much all you get, unfortunately, is anime. Who would have thunk?
There shall never be another dawn.
So I've got to do some more stuff, miscellaneous shit like decorations, and I still got to do most of the map and all that stuff. That'll be something that I do later on, but if anyone has some feedback on the layout of the map in terms of what, if they think that there should be more buildable terrain or less buildable terrain, or there's certain features of the map that they have some critique of, just let me know. Oh, you mean Defiler? Yeah. I mean, the Defiler only has Swarm. I guess that is pretty useful in the early game. Well, the thing with that, though, is, like...
One would not think that they could contain such power. One could rule the universe.
There goes my alarm to go check the laundry. Let me finish this attack, and I'll finish my thought after. Dude, so many AI prepare their attacks in the middle of the map. Like, if anybody tries to take that expansion, I do not envy their position. It's up there, man. It's a difficult task. So we have Alright, that should be good. Alright, we're gonna scroll all the way up here and tweak his expansion next. I just have to go check my laundry, see if they're done yet. Be right back. Okay, I have returned. I'm gonna turn my heat off. It's getting a little crispy. So you guys may intermittently see a mound of laundry. Can you even see it? No, you can see the chair that the laundry is on, but not the laundry itself. Nice. So forget I said anything about laundry. I definitely don't. I actually folded all my laundry in 5 seconds. I don't just have it sitting on a mound behind me. Yeah, I was thinking that Fenix... The thing is, I hate to say it, but Fenix is basically an afterthought. Like, I didn't think we were going to have 3 macro players, so I designed the map. Like, these number of resources or whatever is kind of the amount that I would expect 2 human players to use. I did end up adding a mineral only over here, so that helps. And of course, the mineral only down here helps. But figuring out how to find space for him, like I opened this area up. It was a lot more unbuildable space before, and I definitely opened it up quite a bit. So I still think it's pretty strong. Like, I still think it's a fine. It morphed into a decent setup, which is probably a testament just to how the map is, you know, lends itself to this kind of gameplay in general. But it was definitely a concern of mine, we'll say, as to whether or not it would be possible to put him in and have him feel proper. The other thing is, of course, he's probably the most vulnerable of all of the players, given he's on the low ground and he's got to deal with, you know, pretty decent a number of enemies, because he's technically, in a weird kind of way, he's surrounded to the north and to the south. He's got allies on the east and west, but you know, they're separated by quite a bit of distance. So. Nice, yeah. Glad to hear that. And Ultralisks, if you might want to take your time with that. I have to do after I finish Fenix and actually like plug him in and make sure that he works. You know, I'm going to be doing some AI testing. I can publish the work that I have most recently done after I put Fenix into the game. But, you know, give me like 10 minutes or so and we'll see what I can do. After that, though, I'm going to be tweaking the AI on an individual basis, like making sure, running through all their stuff and making sure that everything is good. So that's important. Got to make sure that that works out. What structures do they want to do? I think a gateway is fine. Stargate I don't like. I think I'm going to do robotics facility instead.
Just die.
I'm in a bar here now, down 4th sector. Why don't you come on down here and have a drink?
That's not my kind of place.
Three gateways, fine. You're gonna do that. Okay, cool. So I think the most one of his expansions gets. I have to open up the placement map.
Commerce is our goal here in Tyrell. More human than human is our motto.
Yeah, I think he just gets. No, he gets up to 4, but one of them is he can turn this into a what's it called? 4 bankers. So let's do. He only ever has 1, I think. I'll leave the second one there anyway. And we'll say. He's gonna have some dialogue in there where he yells at them, but I just wanted you to be fighting more than just one faction. I sort of accomplished that with Redwood as the Zerg, but I wanted a more established presence on the map. One that would communicate with you with some dialogue, and one that would feel like it was actually a player. Whereas, obviously, the point of Redwood is to be like, yes, there's a little bit of a free-for-all element here, but there's more going on than just that, you know what I mean? So. Uh-oh, Ultralisks might be minutes behind again. Yeah, that's fine. I think I already did that. I don't think he needs Dark Templar. That's good. We fixed that then. Oh yes, his main guards. Did I put those in that? No. I did. Cool. Didn't realize I hadn't done that. Oh, only 20, huh? I thought it was gonna be. It was way. I thought it was way more than that. At least you caught it early. Last night was kind of funny because you were like El Mayoing me. El Mayoing me. And I was like, what's going on here? Where am I? Isn't it like some silly time over there? You're what, 12 hours ahead of me? So it's like 10:30 almost in the evening. It's almost 2 a.m. Holy shit. Up late, huh? It's 10:30 here, so I guess you're in one of those psycho time zones that's many hours and a half hour off. I don't even understand how that happens.
Hey guys!
What's up, Rimsay? I'm not gonna lie, that did scare the shit out of me. Working as intended. Oh, why are you a star? I mean, I always knew it. I always told you. I think he has, what, 15 pylons in his main? Hey, Mage, how are you? Plug those in the wrong one. Oh yeah, you would have to reverse engineer Storm DLL or something, right? That would just take years. Hopefully you can, there's like a better solution than that. Is there something specific you're trying to do? I mean, I can't imagine anything that I've done would interfere with command processing, but... Yes, the best kind of people, right, mate? Thanks. I have no idea what he said. I am not an enemy. We found that out real quick. Now I'm Nippon Bonsai, lol. Oh shit, I just realized. Gotta put these dragoons over here, man. Can't forget about these guys. The cliff pair. Okay. Our guards are in. Oh, I may have forgotten this one. Alright, now where guards are in, we can do the attacks. At what point does he multi-run this? Looks like he should have 2 gateways and a 3rd on the way by the time he starts to do his attack threat. So we'll do... I got some Zealot. What's up, Caddy? How are you? I've never even seen somebody use PP for that, but everybody knows what PP really means. Chrono Go plays. Got him. Fucking Control Z on that one, buddy. What's wrong with a little Chrono Go plays every now and then? I did it again. I gotta stop that. Excellent.
What makes you an exception?
I think, other than that, I'm pretty much all set, so... I'm sure we'll make it happen. Whoa, don't prophecy me. Hey, get out of here. No! It happened again. There we go. I figured it out. It is possible. Dude, who put the fucking canned laugh in here, dude? Holy shit. Hi.
Come on out of there, whoever you are.
I'm sorry, lady.
I need a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sit in the sun.
So easy.
And victory. Each of us dying slowly. The prison of our minds.
Yeah, there's a surprising number of usages for English words. Most other languages seem to have more specialized words for it. For anything.
Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
What did I set his max to be? Oh, it is 50 Dragoons. Epic. There we go.
I demand to know what's going on in my house.
I saw blow and tubular, and for some reason I assumed bear blower. Yeah, all of the well, Tassadar doesn't get it, but Fenix and Aldaris will both get relocators. I haven't tested the upgrade from custom script yet, but I can do that. I'll plug that into him. He'll be the guinea pig.
Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
Upgrades. Jump up there. We'll get there eventually. I won't even ask Rimtech. No idea. No, I didn't get bear from tubular, but it's like you look fast, you see blow, and you see another word in the same message that has like A and R. What are you gonna do?
I'm thinking.
Yes. Well, the Overmind will definitely be using metastasis. I think Redwood actually does too, but he gets it way later. Okay. So the reason why I opened up Discord in the first place was, what is the syntax? I think I can find it.
Hey, man.
Hi. What's up? My name is Lil. How are you? I actually don't. No, I have no idea. I can't find it. Let me see. Was it after you made the human spot? The human computer? Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so what is it? It's custom script upgrade. Oh, it has to be upgrade. And it can't be no commas, right? So upgrade. And we're just gonna comment that out so that the and so we don't. We'll just go in and manually remove the comment later. Anything else? I just have to plug this unit def that I'm using into the locations for this. Alright. If I did not see which one that was. 32. I think that's 4. The temple is 36. It's 35. I got a couple of those, huh? Oh, here we go. Hilarious. Oh, nice. Congrats on your new computer. Hopefully everything works out. Alright, seems to compile fine in high AI side. So I'm going to import these scripts and then the new unit def. And we will see what happens. Used return without call.
I can see it in your eyes.
What would have been called so soon?
I can see it in your eyes. You're burning up.
Oh. Alright, well, his defense isn't going to work if I don't fix that, so we'll do that that way.
I can see it in your
Nice. Oh, forgetting. Or I'll launch it with the debug exe. See what happens. Yeah, I do. I'm just testing it so I can pick my slot. There's an observer slot that I made a while ago. It still uses return without calls. Oh, I know why. I only fixed it in one block, didn't I? Of course. Class. Alright, hold on. Big dum-dum. Oops. But yeah, this map is actually possible to play. You can play any spot you want. I was explaining this earlier. We have an AI script for every player, so you'll have full control over whatever you want to do in that sense. You can play as Raynor if you want instead, just by going into the third slot. You can play as Tassadar if you want to start in there instead. And then you've got Fenix obviously is the default option. Certainly one of the more vulnerable ones, I would say. Does Fenix have the, he doesn't have the command to give him more money. That would definitely be a problem for him. I don't know if he's gonna live long enough to do what he was supposed to do. Anyway, everything seems to be working okay. So I'm just gonna fast forward till I hit a crash, and then hopefully the debug log will have some information for me. Although I will take some time to take a look at the experience so far. In particular, well, we're only... I held that button down for a lot longer than I thought I did, or like I thought I got a lot further out than I wound up getting, which is very funny. Well, he doesn't have a forge, so I'm not starting him out with a forge, so I can't start him out with a cannon. Attacks seem good. Expansions are going well. Raynor should expand here as well. Oh look, he built his medbay in the right spot. It's a fucking shock. He builds a cannon, but like as you can see, he's actually stabilized despite this is him without any money. This is him without the money cheat. So he's doing okay right now. This guy's got a lair finally. He doesn't really like to build much, it seems. Oh, spin. Spin! So yeah, I don't know where you're going. Did I under attack these guys? Under attack. Oh wow, I don't even have that in here. That's crazy. I thought there might have been something wrong here. Oh fuck! So yeah, there's Raynor expanding now. I fixed that issue. He seems to be having a lot of difficulty building other stuff though. He's got a turret coming, but he's spinning, trying to build another turret, I guess? Maybe he might have just not have any money. Yeah, he has no fucking cash. That would be why. Maybe that's why he's not building the factory as well. He's barely got any cash, yeah. Oh, I think he had some earlier. What the fuck? How does he have no money at all? There we go. Every time he gets a little bit of money, he spends it. Surely not. Looks like he's only actually getting eight. What's it called? Maybe his upgrade isn't being set properly. See you later, Phoenix. It's nice knowing you. Redwood is ascending. Aldaris is mishappy, as usual. Yeah, all the AIs have the money cheat, but for whatever reason, like even though in Raynor's AI script I expressly state, I have the command here. I tell it the game to write unused 58, which is the upgrade for the money cheat. I tell it to write that as 1 for Raynor. So I don't know why he doesn't have it. So yeah. Will he ever have enough? Yeah, he's only getting 8 per return. So that's definitely not working. Is it working for anyone? Oh wow, it's not working for anyone. It looks like. Oh, maybe it is working for him. I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like it's working for the Overman. I have no idea then. I'm not really sure why that happens. No, it's just a color. His color is magma, so all of his units look different. He has one pylon left. If he ever mines enough money, he can re-expand. Rebuild his base. I'll see you later, Rainer. It was nice knowing you. The Overmind has claimed your soul. Redwood is kind of a menace, though, after a certain point, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, this is still fucked? What is... $15 is listed as 21. Decimals. So why is SCM Draft telling me something that's different in the actual map? That especially doesn't make any sense to me because the expansion for, well, hold on. Alright, see ya. Where is this guy going? What? Dude, where are these probes going? Oh wow, yeah. So it's all fucked up then. All of these are terrible. Like, oh, they're all broken. Well, this one isn't, right? This one they're mining from fine. So there's something wrong with the map. This is listed as 10, and yet in here, okay, that's 10, right? Okay, so with you so far, that's 11, right? So this should be B in game. Yeah. And then what? Where's 12? I think 12 was, well, that's 9. I don't remember where 12 was. I just need to find F is 15, and that's listed as 16. So wait, 14 is the fucked one then. Apparently, 14 is where it breaks down. So this is in game. This is 22. In the map, it says it's 14. What the fuck? Yeah, Overmind doesn't spawn larvae. Dude, why? Why is it different in the map, though? Like, in-game, it's completely different. For no reason. How is that? How does that even happen? How does the game have a different set? Oh, I know why. I know exactly why that happens, actually. Because the tile set in game must be different. That's the only explanation that I can come up with, anyway. Although I did just fuck it up anyways. Let's find out if that fixed it. Okay. So we have 1F. Which is 31. Okay, that's accurate. 15 here, which is now inaccurate. B is 27.
We are under attack.
And 10 is 16? Yeah, so that's 16 now. Okay, it seems like they match now, so I just have to do this whole fucking thing again, but whatever. Oh boy. I can skip. Right up to 9. Oh, debug plugin will crash. Hey, what's up, Alexander? With, what, extended upgrades? I guess that makes some sense. Soon we can start to stress test the AI. I just need to fix this again because XD. And then I need to look into why the command isn't working properly for writing the upgrade data. It doesn't really make any sense why it wouldn't work. So. Ouroboros Brood is just an epic name that I came up with. It's nothing really in particular. I think this is already like that for 36. Yeah. Oh wait. Was used to be the that was the one up top. There's 12. 20. And 33 up here. I think that's everyone. We can hope. Wow. How did I even get that? Hello, Kirashi. Welcome. How are you? I already did that one, I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, I don't think I missed any of them. We can hope. Let me just double check 32. Yeah, nice. Okay. So now I just got to double check with... first of all, I need to take all these. Run through and replace all of them. More to go. Whoops. So that should fix that. I'm not really sure. Icor, do you have any idea why the using this upgrade jump thing would stop a mace? What's it called? Like an MTL upgrade from working? Because I have it set. I have all of the players' AI scripts, the ones that replace the player slots. I have it set so that they get the money cheat, the income multiplier, by like at the beginning of their script. But it doesn't seem like it's working. They don't seem to get bonus resources, and I'm not really sure why. Does this upgrade stuff it definitely checks throughout the game, so I don't know why it wouldn't work in this particular example. But maybe there's something that's disabling it. It's the only thing I can think of anyway. What I will say is that should fix most of the issues. But we do need to double check all of the expansion things. So like this, for example, needs to be updated. That's 35 still. This is 34 still. Nice. He didn't need any updates. So that's 13. 31. 7. Still 35. 12. Sure, why not? Where would they appear specifically? Of course I want a plugin that will do that. That's so 34. Is Storm DLL not really well understood? I figured Open Brood War probably has something. Hi. I don't think they have anything. You can look at it, but good luck. Let's take a look. Oh no, if only he focuses down the sunken. Hey, what's up, Angie? Yeah, things are going well. Get him. Well, it was a quick death. Hi. Speaking of quick death. See ya. Hi. Alright, I'm looking at the expansions here. This one seems accurate. We're soon going to enter into a world where we're going to be dealing with like a Aldaris X Overmind finale. Although Kag is also alive, so it will not end too well there, I don't think. Well, he is mining. Epic. That's epic, man. Excellent. They are actually mining appropriate. Perfect. Kag a little gas starved by the looks of things. Oh, I never removed his greater spire. Hi. Everything going well over here, Rainer? His entire army backtracks. Oh, he started to build something there. I didn't even pay attention to what it was. I think that was a close. Yes, there are 3 Renegade Zerg bases. Epic. Hi. Oh no, Ahmed has dealt critical damage to the Vorviling. The thing is, these bases are all kind of independent of one another. I don't think they're really doing any attacks right now, but I can fix that later. In the future, just killing one of the, like their main or whatever, isn't going to be enough to actually stop them from contributing. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Correct. Hi. I like the Zealot running for his fucking life like a little baby. Bye. Hi. I heard you like getting killed. If only he had some more mech units. Hi. Protect the armory! Fuck him up, dude. See ya. Fucking bloodbath. Hi. At least they're defending. There is that. That kind of makes them look like they're sort of doing stuff. I'm just waiting for Aldaris to stretch out over here somewhere. Going all here. Mine here. Set up his stuff. Yeah, his whole main is complete. He's setting that up now. Hi. How are you? The fucking Vorviling chased him all the way down. Look at this. You suck. I think if this is what I think it is, we're actually gonna see him take this base. Yeah. Perks of what are you doing? Is this interpretive dance? Wake up! Oh! As the background music turns into a bunch of crying dogs. Hi. They, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have them expand a little bit more, vicariously. This looks like an exciting attack force. They must have been, summoned to... Wait, is this just a defense force? They might just be migrating some guards over here or something. But I think they've decided they're gonna be heading towards, Aldaris. Who knows? Hi. I can't believe that the Overman doesn't have his fucking upgrades done yet. He definitely has the money for it. I would expect. Oh, he actually doesn't have any money. Holy fuck. Wait, how does he have minus 10 resources? Excuse me, game. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Dude, look at, he's got 4 mining bases. I mean, I guess his mineral only isn't set up properly yet, but he's still got no money at all. Scary motherfucker. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what Kag is doing. I think he's preparing an attack. Oh no, he isn't. Weird. Oh, there's a crash. Well, Lyquare, it's a good thing I can attach Ollie debug. What do you need from this? Yeah, I haven't added the feature for him to integrate the Renegades. I'm just debating whether to just make the Renegades an ally of that player or to actually give those bases to the Overmind. Yeah, it's a plug-in crash. You can just looking at the address. What do I look for here? No, the AI will be fine if I end up doing something like that. I would just have to run an area town over those locations. But we'll see. How do I find it? Is it the last 6? No. Oh, it's... I'm an idiot. Oh wait, that's not it either. I needed the full thing. I thought it was just the last 6. Alright, I'm there. What's good? I did it all by myself, mommy. Alright, you arm yourself,
Style
man.
points.
You do that. My name is Lol. See ya around. Good talking. Copy the whole function somewhere. This? Or do you mean the entire, like where it starts? I don't even know where it ends. Oh, here it is. This? Pretty big fucking function. I'm still scrolling. This might be the biggest function in the game. Okay, hold on. Scroll up to. Isn't there like a button I can press just to get me to the top of the function? It looks like it's Samace Reed. Yeah, it looks like it was crashing near an issue order command, but not like the AI script command. Alright, this is it. You want it? Oh, that's way too far? What do you mean? That's the top of the command. There's... What else do you want me to do? Did you want the whole function or no? Because like the whole function, I'm still scrolling through. I still haven't found anything. Do you want me to just start at like one of these sub-functions? It started, it crashed a little bit after checking regions, it looks like. I really have to use the bathroom, so just give me a second, I'll be right back. Hey, see you later, Connor. Thanks for hanging. Okay. I'm back. You just want me to copy some large amount of the code? I mean, I have the whole thing, so I can just take some of that. Oh, send you just this? Okay. I was trying to make it smaller for you. And then you wanted the log, right? Enjoy. Well, anyway, we don't need to worry about that for right this second. I want to test the early game of the various AIs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at when the crash happened. No, I wasn't. I think at that point I was running. Yeah, at that point I wasn't running the debug version. I was just running the normal one. So that's just standard debug info. Nifty that it writes all that stuff down there, though. Hopefully it's not, like, performance intensive or whatever. Oh, did you have any idea why the resource multiplier wasn't working with the human players? Like, they're human player slots, and then it's supposed to write to them. Unless upgrade jump doesn't actually do writing. But I'm pretty sure it does. Like, the guide says that upgrade jump can write upgrades. References guard array again. This version of the plugin does have the changes that you made a while ago. You made the Vorbeling change, I think, this morning. This version of the plugin had that change. Okay, thank you. The good thing is, whenever we end up fixing here, will still be useful for the other Hydra stuff and any of these functions that you end up using for your own campaign as well. So that's a good thing, in my opinion. So we checked off all this. Alright, see you later, Kaji. Hope to see you around later on when we're doing a bit more testing. Or whenever. That's awesome, Mike. Hopefully it works out okay. Why do you keep saying bad girl? You... No. Exactly. Okay. So we are going to do a little testing now, starting with Fenix. Svetly attorneys, yeah. I just want to confirm that they actually aren't getting the income. Yeah, they're definitely not. So then they should next get 79. Oh wait, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. They just got multiplied at the same time. Okay, so that doesn't that indeed does not work out right now. That means that I have a feeling this test will be a little silly since they're not going to have the proper setup. Funny that they request observers no matter what, even if they don't even have a fucking robotics facility or observatory. I guess I can also take this opportunity to test the this guy too, but I don't think so. Alright, I don't think this is going to work out right now, so what we're going to do instead is we're just going to test the enemies. We'll worry about testing the allies later on. Oops. Wrong one. Which AI is he? Pro 1, I think, right? Alright, so let's start out with the Overmind. Bang, 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 bong. Corrosive dispersion. Hello, Venar. Welcome. Welcome back. Ignore Dawn. He's stricken with grief that I'm no longer playing an anime campaign. I say ignore him to the best of your ability, of course. Hello! No, no, no! Somebody wake me up from this fever dream! I agree. Holy shit! Hey guys, you think a range between 240 frames and 72,000 frames might be too much? That's not quite what I wanted. LOL. Did I mention any deadline for the map? Yeah, it's for Mapperino, which is a contest run by Jay Barino. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's a YouTuber who does a bunch of stuff for this. Like, basically what I do where I'm playing content. He doesn't make the content, but he does play other people's content. So I'm doing this in cooperation with iQuare. Him and I have decided to collaborate this year for that contest. So that's due on the 22nd. Well, at least you have a good reason to exist, man. Being able to push buttons and make sounds. I honestly, like, no joke, I think that it is one of the better, you know, features of the stream, we'll say. Oh yeah, it's a complete disaster. That's what got to me. IQ squared? No, I don't know what iQuare is. I asked him about his username a long time ago, and he said that it came to him in a dream many years ago. That's how he described it. I don't know if there's any deeper meaning than that. A fever dream, perhaps. All these warnings for II is so dysfunctional as a text editor. Yeah, it's like the first campaign was absolutely ludicrous in many ways. The second campaign didn't have nearly as many bits. There is one really funny bit in the, I think it's the last one, right? Where I just flip out because 3. But, like, that's it. Like, that's pretty much the highlight of the entire second book, is that it's 3. Like, that's the extent of the funny. Because I have a fucking meltdown. Yeah, that's it. I start playing the flute. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know how I managed to make that. I definitely didn't use my tongue like I just did now, where I was like, I didn't do that. I just went. I don't know, man. It was really psychotic. It did have cat girls. Well, it had like implied cat girl, where you got some cat ears or something. That was the extent of it, unfortunately. Yeah, there's just some really dumb lines of dialogue that was pretty much the same. But it wasn't even like dumb enough anyway, so. No, shut up, Don. Ignore him. I don't really have that much interest in that. What I really like is RTS gameplay. Like that's why I play. That's what got me into Brood War is the fact that you're controlling an army and building a base and stuff. And so I want to have that be like a hallmark, like a really big component of my work as well, if possible. All right, see you later, man. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, RTA, real-time anime. So because that's such a focus for me personally, like, I just want to, I want to be able to say, like, okay, I've got... Well, I guess the biggest concern for me is, like, there's pretty much never any real gameplay in most maps that it feels like it was well put together. Like, my issue with UMS maps is that by and large, the work ends up being something like the gameplay ends up being something that you have to work around the base game's mechanics because the author of the map didn't design enough like new mechanics to replace the existing ones. So like for Risk, you oftentimes just get units that appear in a location out of nowhere. And because of the limitations of StarCraft's engine, and because they didn't work around those limitations, what often happens is those units will cannot create more units or whatever, or you'll get to a point where the units can't be created because there's no space in the area that they're trying to be created. Stuff like that. And you can work around this to some degree with intelligent triggering. Like you can move the unit to its ultimate destination and create them in an area where you know that there's not going to be anything there. But there's certain technical limitations that are more or less infallible that you can't get around with oops, the fuck? You can't really get around with that sort of thing, and that's my biggest gripe. I think is that we don't really have the the ability to implement whatever new mechanics we want to implement in order to make the content good. And so, like, RPGs, for me, are, like, just a waste of time as well. Because people are like, oh, you found an item! And you get, like, a zealot in your shuttle that you have to then hotkey and unload instead of just pushing a button on your keyboard like you would in an actual RPG. You know what I mean? Like, the stuff that you have to do in order to make it work is... from both a design perspective and also a player perspective, is really, really bad, I think. So. Yeah, oh, before you go, Aldaris is not allied. Yeah, he's an enemy. The premise is you're fighting the Overmind. The Overmind has CAG as a Cerebrid ally. Redwood is Feral Zerg. Aldaris is here to kill everybody. Why are you posting anime and then making a big stink about it in this server or in this chat, Don? Is your brain really melted, or? Well, no. The problem is that you can't get around the fact that units are just appearing on the map apropos of nothing. Like, you could mod a Risk map to make it so that an AI player trains these units. Or you could even mod it so that there's an AI script that issues an order to player-owned units to train them, and the player themselves doesn't have any control over that, but it's like a trigger, an elaborate trigger. You can do that. The problem is, like, nobody wants to, and that's the only way to make it seem reasonable instead of just units just appearing out of nowhere. Good job. Yes, starting Revolution a little too early, exactly. So he started around 2 minutes, a little bit after 2 minutes, like 2.2 minutes. And he did take his first expansion pretty soon after that. So I think the Overmind overall is pretty strong. What I'm wondering is how he has no minerals. I don't know how that wound up happening exactly. You talking about Brood War RPGs, or are you talking about RPGs in general? Like, my biggest issue with maps. So, like, here's a more fundamental thing, and it's what I was getting to, but I got sidetracked because I was like looking at fucking anime. Look at it this way, right? What do you get out of playing an RPG in Brood War compared to playing an RPG that is an actual RPG that has the mechanics of an RPG? That has, you know, it's the same, like, there's grand strategy games that are way better than any risk map you're gonna get. And that's just by virtue of them actually having the mechanics required for a risk map to be successful, or risk game type being successful, and working as intended. You know, they have those mechanics built into the game because it's a game meant to be that gameplay. And so an RPG is the same way. So why would you bother making stuff like that in the context of, you know, a Brood War experience, like a custom map for an RTS. So, like, if you're playing Brood War and your expectation is, I'm not going to play an RTS right now, then why are you playing Brood War? Is sort of my goal. Like, that's my end result. And that's what informs all of the ideas that I have about the game. It's like, I want to be playing an RTS at all stages of the game. I don't want to be, you know, playing some sort of micro hero mission, and I don't want to be playing anything that's even remotely close to something like that. I don't want to be playing some weird puzzle map or some gimmick where whatever I'm playing right now is going to be, like, the lessons I'm learning while I'm playing this are going to be completely inadequate for learning how to handle shit in, you know, the future map. Like, a lot of the campaigns that I play, you might have to solve some puzzle or do some weird solution with Mission 1, and then in Mission 3, all of your skills that you learned in Mission 1 and Mission 2 are completely out the window. Like, there's no retention there. And that, to me, is a really poor way of designing a game. So I try to make all my projects consistent in that sense. The difficulty is going to get higher because there's going to be more tech available to all players, and you're going to be expected to play longer games at the end of the day because of the way that the game is structured. And, of course, the barrier of entry is quite high because nobody makes challenging RTS content, but you know, nobody's conditioned in that sense to actually experience RTS, you know, challenging RTS content as a result. So you get stuff like that, but to me, I think it's fine to annihilated. I think it's fine to have stuff that's not expressly RTS content in Brood War, but you can't be advertising it as a campaign. Like, I might not be interested in playing an RPG map or a risk map or whatever in the confines of an RTS engine, which is what we're talking about. But I also am not really that, like, I just, at that point, I'm not the target audience for the map. My biggest issue, and much more, like, I have a much bigger gripe with the idea that, hey, here's an idea, I'm going to sit here and play a campaign, and yet in your custom campaign for Starcraft, which is meant to be at least equal to, if not better than Blizzard's own work, you've got gimmicks and puzzles and micro stuff, instead of just letting me play an RTS. And especially if nobody mods and nobody puts in custom AI and stuff. Like, I know they're not really serious about making a custom campaign that's designed with AI in mind. So. RPGs in general, you said, Ultra? You'd understand that if StarCraft 1 was somehow uniquely suitable for RPGs or whichever genre, but it's clearly not. Yeah, there is something to mention, is our Brood War Customs did give birth to the Eon of Strife stuff, which eventually turned into Dota. I still don't think it's useful for that. Like, in order to make something that's actually good in that genre, you would definitely need more work. But there's something to be said about that. And then they also have the context of, what's the term? They have the context of when you look at them, you see Bounds. Bounds is another game type that was basically created in Brood War. And like that's something where I can definitely see why people would say, well, custom modes can work. They can, but they have to actually like benefit from the mechanics of Brood War, or you have to make a huge number of changes to the mechanics of Brood War. You know, like it's got to be one or the other kind of deal. I think the Overmind could definitely tech up a lot faster than he does, but I guess he also expands pretty quick. Pretty sizable attack at 10 minutes. You can wait for the new update, Ultras, because I can post what I have right now after I re-enable the other AIs. Yeah. Well, it was UMS modded type of Brood War, and then Warcraft 3 had Dota. Brood War had Eon of Strife, which was AOS is the acronym. You may be more familiar with its acronym. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff there, but they're running out of resources again. They don't know what to do with themselves. Yeah, I think this guy needs tier 2 upgrades. Yeah, there might have been an Eon of Strife replica in Dota 2, but or a Dota in Warcraft 3 rather, but Dota is what had the is what really set it off. Just at this point, saying Eon of Strife was the original or whatever is like tantamount to just being like, well, you know, I am a hipster. I was there before it was cool. Because, like, really what put it on the map was, you know, the other stuff, but still fairly useful. I just got to remove the print command from this guy's AI script. What is it? Protoss 3 airtime. Okay. Alright, I can upload this. Vinner, you're right about it. Risk being like a board game, and then Starcraft introduces a mechanical element. I just mean like there's a lot of ways to make the experience better overall, and not a whole lot of reasons to not make it better, you know? Alright, so I'm shipping the update now. Hold on. Yeah, it's it's the RPG roguelike that where I missed Hydralisk 22 times. I'm sure you'll remember me getting very upset. It was by Chalks. Oh wait, you just sent me some updates, Michael. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so you want me to should I ship the update for custom script separately for the update now and then do some testing with the AIRS file that you sent me? That seems like the most reasonable thing to do in this situation. Alright, hold on guys, don't download that. I'm remaking some work here. Joy Blast, yeah. Yes, it's a 50% chance to hit. In for that particular unit. I definitely get destroyed a lot. I still won though, so it's okay. Oh wait. Yeah, Chox is eventually going to turn that into a roguelike. I think he said he still wanted to have MOBA commands, or MOBA controls or something. But, yes, that is the idea anyway. So I'm going to upload this now again. 1 sec. And I'm just going to run a quick test with it to make sure that I'm not frauding myself. Not working. Well, that's working. Hi. Okay. Everybody seems to be working. fine. Chalks, I'm not sure. I told him I would do voice acting and stuff for him. Anyway, you asked me about the music. This is actually specimen number 153. This is that's the artist of this track. I was just going through a mix, but I can probably throw on Perturbator if you want to hear that instead. Oh, what's up, V? Welcome to my lair. Ah! Hold on. I gotta put this on Foobar. Foobar, lol. That may be too loud, so let me know. Oh, okay. Perfect. I can do that. I just need to remind people. Well, it doesn't even start up. So, oh wait, no, I have this open. So prank. Glad it didn't even tell me it was open. Python is a great language. All right, it's just not launching at all now. Make sure I don't have it open in processes. Yeah, it's not starting at all for me. Yeah, it's good to download Ultralist. All set to test. Enjoy. You know how it goes. AI is still gimped. Allied AI is still gimped on resources, and the Overmind should be very, very strong. Well, obviously you have something different about your AI bin, so why don't you take a look at mine and use the difference checker. Figure out what's changed. In the meantime, I can try to Python myself here. No module named analytics. Line 6. Yeah, I saw DK finally finished that. Yeah, we should. I think we'll definitely have something done by then. Like, we already technically have a map that works. Of course, the crashes are a concern, but those aren't consistent across every playthrough. So right now we're just entering into the polish stage. I'm going to polish the AI for a while, just get its first 10 minutes or so up to snuff, where I know for sure that everything is relatively consistent in the first like 7 to 10 minutes. Then I can say that for, you know, with some surety that the early game is fine. And then after that, we're going to look at, you know, obviously updating the map with new tiles, new terrain tiles and stuff, decorating the map. the more visual side of things. I have to do, by the end of this week, I want to be somewhere with the mission script so that I have the briefing scripted, some of the in-game stuff scripted. I'm going to have your allies actually tell you when they're attacking and do it through voice instead of just having like a text message where they're, you know, it says Zaz attacking here or whatever, like in the first Zerg mission. I've never had that file in my department at all, so I don't know why that would be the case. No module named Gappy.ga. I've never needed any of this stuff. Didn't touch it. It's not even in the master build. No, it says the same thing. I don't think I've ever seen that file. In my entire life. I have ga.py. That's about it. Don't have any gappy.ga. Just send me gappy.ga, dude. Oh, does this whole folder go in? Or do you just want me to throw this on here? No module. Means Gappy.ga. Oh. It's over. Oh, they didn't even throw it in here. That's pretty fun. Control Z is a powerful key, my friends. Well, that was stupid. But at least we did it. That still happens. What does this change? Just the custom script stuff? Yeah, it looks fine. Nice work. Appreciate it. I can now do that for all of them. I'm gonna have to resort this stuff later. I think this is Emojin batteries. Custom script just lets you have a command that does has any like an arbitrary number of arguments based on what it actually is. That happens every single time. What's 93? Oh. Wrong list. Because we can't, like, it's just one command that we can theoretically be infinite in terms of number of our, like, number of commands that actually winds up being, and there's a limit to how many commands you can have. So, it was conceived of to fix that issue. I think we only have like 20 more command spots that we could possibly have, so custom script was designed to make it so that we never had to worry about that again. Nice. Nice. Firm roll. What's the libs roar that you sent me? Was that just everything? In case I couldn't fucking get it started? Oh, okay. So, I think we're good now. Oh, really? Dude, I asked this guy so many fucking times how to disable this. I asked the maker of the fucking program, and he always said, oh, you can't. What kind of starting resolution is that? What the fuck? Okay. No, it's still a complaint. You're a liar. Wait, what? It just doesn't save. Is this some kind of joke? Whatever, I'll just point it to my other stuff. Oh. I can't. Just fucking into me. No wonder he said it can't work. Nice. Holy shit. It works. Thank you. Here, let me try to save script. Nice. I think that means it's good. Epic. LOL. So epic. Thank you. That is a legitimate fucking such a nice change to get rid of that. And like, why would he even implement that window if it doesn't even work? That's what I want to know. How did he manage to pull that one off? What a madman.
There is only fungus among us.
I swear there was a map where I added some mushrooms, but I don't remember where I put them. I thought they were down here. I don't remember. Oh, maybe they were over here? No. Oh, it was right here. Well, they're in both, so whatever. Shrooms. Alright, so I'm going to pop into this version here, and I'm going to... Oh, wait. Try it again, buddy. Well, now we wait. Oh, here we go. There's something. Okay. I gotta pee again. I know. I don't have any bladder at all. I will return shortly. Alright, we're back. So Icor knows what happened with the crash that I just happened upon, so that'll be fixed and I can recompile and retry. Jeez, noise. After that, I'll do the same thing that I was doing. In the meantime, I'm not really sure what we want to do. I could do a laundry folding stream. That could be very exciting. Three. So, question is, what do we want to listen to next? All right. So, what else do we want to pop into? I feel like I could probably just pop this one open right now and then check the strings. Oh, and I can do some other miscellaneous stuff that I've been meaning to do for a while now. I think there is a GRP wire for the Hierophant's face graphic. No, I guess not. Whatever, we'll just reuse the Dragoon one for now. Okay. That's that. And then I wanted to do the command. Battle is still going on in the background, it seems. Let's see. That's weird. Definitely wouldn't expect that to be happening. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they'll build them. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you that. What did I just finish doing? Converting those. Nice. Oh wait, I should have done the I should have done that in a more intelligent way. You'd have to use creep colonies and sunkens, probably. I could imagine it, though. AI just builds... I mean, it wouldn't create a permanent request, I don't think. So, unlike the build threat command, which is always permanent, right? So, it would have that going for it. There's a bug right now with PyGRP where it just randomly adds extra pixels. It's pretty fucking annoying. Oh, you keep having to help them out? Yeah, they're gimped right now, unfortunately. I don't understand why that happens. So this is just breaking them. That's more helpful. Pretty minor color correction, but whatever. A little bit different, I guess. I'll do something more extravagant later. We're under attack. Boy. I am hungry. Probably gonna take a walk pretty soon and grab some food. See what I can scrounge up as far as more information regarding these panics and stuff. We shall see. What do you guys think? Will Raynor ever get his factory set up? Or will he die a terrible death well before then?
We are under attack.
See ya. I don't know why their workers keep getting stuck. They must just not have enough money or something. Bye. Well, we have a little bit more information. What, the guard thing? The crash that you're experiencing is different than what I've been dealing with. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's been reported before. You're not the first person to bring it up. Unless if you're just talking about AI performance, everybody's dealing with that because the AI allies currently don't have the resource multiplier that they're supposed to, whereas all the AI enemies do. The reason for this is something to do with the fact that the unused upgrades, I think it's extended upgrades and Brood War upgrades, are not being able to be set. So that would be my hypothesis. But as far as whatever the technical reason is, the bottom line is they don't have the ability right now to handle that. Until we get that fixed, yeah, the AI is probably going to be quite gimped overall. But you're definitely not the only person dealing with any of those issues. They're pretty widespread, pretty systemic to this map right now. We've made some pretty good progress today, right? We took care of Fenix. We tested some AI stuff. We got the Overmind up to snuff. So we're going to be continuing to tweak shit as time goes on. And soon there will be more debug information. I will be able to fix more of the problems. I'll be able to continue to improve the base mod and the AI scripts and stuff. I think the next thing that I'm going to be doing is custom unit responses for the new units. And that'll mostly just be the Legionnaire and the Hierophant right now. I'm going to do the wireframes for the buildings that are currently blank. I guess I can do those right now while I'm talking about them. I don't remember what unit ID they are, though. Oh yeah, and I would like to get better graphics for the gateway morphs, actually. That would be nice. Maybe I can work on those a little bit right now. I'm looking for a specific file right now. See if I can find it anywhere. What the fuck? I just want to find my files, man. Oh no, it's Kiss Anime. Yeah, I figured it's not nothing you can do about that, I don't think.
Bye.
Bye.
Look what you made me do!
You? Oh, okay. See you later. Exit staging. Hold on, I gotta reopen this file. I think I fucked something up. So it looks like you're supposed to do 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3, 2.
Poisonous eyes on me and taint me if you dare. You taint me if you're so smart.
It looks like these two weren't finished or what. So. This is some work that was done by Kian a while ago. He never ended up finishing it, and he's been AWOL for a while. So I've just found the latest file that he had sent me, and I'm trying to... It's still better than what I have right now, is basically the idea. So I'm going to see what I can do here. And I think if I compare this here, so the problem with this one is that one of the crystal things is on, so we should just turn that off. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I wrote them all. I wrote a good number of the changes that I want. This is the Principality. This is the one of the morphs. The gateway, but I wrote like a bunch of stuff like here. I still have to add in more of the descriptions, but I sort of already did that for Kian earlier. What do you mean up-res? Yeah, that's a completely different asset than the gateway, so. I mean, it's obviously based around the gateway, but. Oh, here we go. Now I'm seeing why stuff was so fucked up. Oh wait. So I think this is actually supposed to be the warp anchor or something. Oh no, I think he just took the Principality base and used that as the warp anchor for some reason. Insanity. Alright, well, I'm all set on working on those right now, actually. It seems like it's more of a... I'll just have to bother him to send me whatever he's got, or try to finish them whenever he has the time. So I have no clue when what I'll be able to do with regards to that. I have no idea. He hasn't has not been around, so I just haven't seen him in a while. So now all we need to do is fix some of these. Excuse me. Any other ones that I got? I don't think so. The only other one is the med bay, which I can probably get away with not having one. Something in there anyway. All right. Well, all's well that ends well. You know what they say. And I'd say we did some pretty good work today. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing another one of these. And we are going to see some progress done on more of the... excuse me. We're going to test more of the AIs as far as their performance is concerned. We're going to try to get some more of the crashes and bugs and other such things resolved. And then we are going to move on from there to... If we get all that stuff done in the same stream, we're going to try to do some other miscellaneous stuff like I did at the end of this stream where I just fixed some wireframes up. And I'll try to be doing some more graphics work for the units themselves. And like I said, maybe some custom unit responses. I'll probably be doing that off stream though, if I do it at all. But that is my plan. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out once again, and I will be seeing you guys soonish, relatively soonish. So yeah, bye.